Again, don't judge me. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Girl Unpredictable here. And actually today I do have a guest with me. He's poking his head in right there. This is a friend of mine. Are you okay with your name being said in the video?
Hi, I'm John.
There you go. There is your answer right there. Today we're actually going to be talking about a topic that we were discussing through text messages just yesterday. So it's still a fresh topic that we're going to discuss right now. And it's just this overwhelming sense of like impending doom that I cannot explain. But you've also said yourself that you've had the same feeling going on, or?
There is this sense of, like, I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm waiting for something bad to happen. I'm always like, it's almost like things are going so well. Things are so fantastic. And then you're just going, yeah, but it just can't last. Something's going to screw it up. And the worst part of it all is you don't know what it is. And it's almost like a paranoia. It's really hard to describe unless you actually go through it yourself.
That is very true. But a lot of people do experience the same thing as well, too. And again, with these vlogs that I do personally, you know, I'm going to have guests from time to time, but the reason why he's actually here doing this with me now is because he did have the same sense that I did. You know, it's just that overwhelming feeling of, I don't want to say it's the unknown, because you know, or you have that feeling that something's going to happen, right? It's that feeling of not knowing what's going to happen. I don't know if that's, like, you can just chalk that up to basically, you know, it's one of life's cruel mysteries that likes to be thrown at people from time to time, or, again, you know, it's like you said, too, with the paranoia thing. I really don't think it's paranoia. I really don't, because there are times when, you know, even I would get a feeling about something and it would turn out to be true. You know, it would actually come true. I just didn't know what it would be to lead to that point. So I think I could chalk it up safely to that just being unknown kind of thing. But that just, it doesn't seem like it fits very well in this kind of case.
And the fear of the unknown is what really drives people up the wall. That's what makes fear the big thing. That's why they hate, why, you know, and not to be political, but that's what conservatives are all about. They like things to be the way they are. They don't want to change because they're comfortable that way, because the unknown fear. It's just, they hate it and stuff like that. So that's really what, you know, this creeping doom we're all worried about, you know, and it's just that. And it could be also your upbringing too. You could have been, you know, all your life, you could have had your parents go, well, hey, look what I did. I made this really, really cool model. Okay, well, don't sniff that glue because you'll get high off of it, and then you'll get into drugs and then start smoking meth.
Yeah, it takes away that sense of accomplishment for people who actually did achieve even just the slightest little thing. I mean, that's exactly why people will say nowadays why kids, when they're younger, their early experiences are so important, because, you know, they build up these activities that they do in their heads thinking, oh my God, I did it. You know, I actually did something for myself, just to have somebody be like, oh, well, yeah, that's cool. You know, what else you got to show me? That kind of stuff. You know,
where's the supportiveness in it?
Exactly.
You need to support. You got to go, oh man, that is awesome, and stuff like that. You just can't. And if it was dangerous, well, maybe it was just a one-time thing, don't mention it, and they won't do it again and stuff like that. You know, it's like, holy cow, you just jumped 5 of your kids' friends over with your bike on a homemade ramp. Yeah, go!
Again, we're not encouraging you guys to do that kind of thing without safety equipment.
Under no circumstances whatsoever to jump your friends with a bicycle, especially if it's your kids.
Yes.
Now, there's one other factor that we didn't discuss about this.
Okay.
Is that there are other things that happen. These people have this creeping doom. They love to, they just know this other shoe's going to drop. That's when they get into a destructive nature. They actually go out of their way to cause it.
That is a good point.
I know so many people who will go, oh God, it's just going to happen. Screw it, I'm going to sabotage it. I'm going to make it happen. Just because they can have control of the situation. It is a control factor. And that's what we all want, is control of our lives and control of the situation. So it's like, if I control my doom, I'll be a better person for it, and I can know what to do afterwards. But that will sabotage relationships. It sabotages jobs. It sabotages everything. Yeah. Burn your bridges. You know, if you have kids, you do that with your kids. Oh, God, who knows only what's going to happen with that. So, no, that's bad. That's the worst thing to have. I mean, everybody can have the creeping doom. Everybody can have it. But if you go out of your way to make it happen, no, bad. Don't do it. No cookie for you.
No cookie for you.
No
No soup
cookie.
for you.
No
Oh,
soup.
Crap. I might have to edit that part out though because I don't have copyright to actually include that.
Well, we didn't say anything about a particular show about that, so we were
No, but you're
fine.
kind of hinting towards it now.
Well, no soup or crackers or bread. No bread. No butter with crackers either. So, okay, I think we're safe now.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, then, stress off my mind. But no, and back to the kids part too. I find it incredible that so many of us are like so concerned about what our kids are doing these days too that they don't get to have a childhood. I mean, there's kids out there, from birth on to the hit adulthood, that have not experienced so many things because of that paralyzing fear of something happening. Like, should I say, or am I saying that you should put your kids in dangerous situations? Hell no. Not ever going to suggest that at all. I especially do not do that with my kids. The thing is, though, is that if you put your boundaries too close to your kids, they're not going to experience anything. And then, who knows, they might grow up having that impending sense of doom throughout their whole life as well, too, because they haven't had that experience. They don't know what to expect. They don't know how to interpret it to turn it into something positive and something that they can learn from. They just see it as, oh, well, mom, dad told me that's dangerous, I should never do it. Oh, wait, you should always protect your kids. There's no question about that. But you also got to let them live a little bit, too. Should they run with scissors? No, they should not run with scissors.
Don't play in traffic.
Exactly, don't play in traffic. But should that stop them from playing in a non-busy intersection? No, I don't think so.
Street baseball, street hockey, heck, that's what I grew up on. Stuff
Exactly.
Like that. Yes.
Hopscotch, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the neighborhoods around here. I have barely seen any neighborhoods around here that actually have sidewalks with them. So if you don't have a driveway or even a decent, or I shouldn't say decent, or even like a big enough yard for your kids to play in, what other alternative do they have? And that's another thing too. If kids don't learn how to be safe, how can they interpret things that they have no control over? They're not going to be able to know growing up, and they're always going to have that fear of impending doom.
To sum it all up, it's good to have creeping fear. It's always good to be ready to...
Good to be cautious.
Exactly.
It's good to be cautious, but don't let it paralyze you from actually living.
Exactly. And don't teach it to your kids. Let them be adventurous to the point of let them not do anything stupid or anything like that.
Right.
Keep an eye on them, but have a good time. And most of all, do not sabotage it deliberately. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen.
It's one of those things that's inevitable.
Exactly.
I mean, it's just like death. Death is inevitable. It's going to happen to all of us.
Exactly.
But should that stop you from living your life now?
No.
Hell no.
No. It's on your schedule. You just don't know when.
Very good point. Very good point. All right, so for now, everybody, we're going to say bye.
Bye.
And until next time.